Yo, what's good, Rusty? How's it going? It's NightFoxx. First off, thank you so much for submitting a request to do this. I did have a wonderful holiday. Hopefully you did as well. Hopefully you're like gearing up for a great new year and things are gonna like take off for you at whatever you're setting out to succeed. That's kind of like what I'm at least holding on to for myself, and I'm hoping that 2026 is going to be like a huge glow up year for like me, for you, for everybody included. And we should probably talk about the thing. I guess that will lead into the few questions that you have. One, NightFoxx and Woozlo channel. Yeah, we started that in, I guess, August as like a side project to see how well it would do. We noticed that like Woozlo and I just didn't really like record much anymore. We were both kind of doing separate things, and the channel was supposed to be a way that we could come together and record, upload. You know, people liked watching our interactions and stuff together. Obviously, you must have been one of them since you're asking about it, which thank you, by the way. That's amazing. But we found that, like, the more we did that channel, the less we would do on our main channels. And since the NightFoxx and Woozlo channel didn't make us, like, any money, we couldn't afford editors for that channel just because, like, the videos we would put out would make, like, $5. And it would take us, like, 6 to 8 hours because we were having to edit our own videos. We were literally editing for, like, 6 hours or so, plus the hour that it took to upload, plus like another 30, 45 minutes on the thumbnail. All of that just to make like $5 that we would split between the two of us. We just found that it was like not a financially stable thing, wherein both of us rely on YouTube as like our full-time job. So like it taking away from our main channel, not being able to do main channel videos, it just made it hard. It was very hard. We made like try it again sometime in the future. It's not gone completely, but we have decided to make it dormant for now as we kind of figure out what our next chapter is. And that's kind of what 2026 is about. If you heard that, I actually am playing Pet Sim at the moment, working on a video, which actually leads me to my other part where you asked for a useless one power cat. And since you have been watching since the 2023 area, you'll know that my very first pet in Pet Simulator X was the cat. I named it Ugly. It was a 1 power. And yeah, if you see that, I don't know if you can see it or not, but as this right here is sent to Domo Mr. Roboto, it's the 1 cat. I even renamed it Ugly. And signed it just for you. So there you go. I did send it to you. It's probably not going to be in a video, like you said, but like it will be to you just as a thank you. I don't sign many of those. So you definitely have one of the only ones out there. Anyway, I appreciate everything that you have done for us, is like watching videos, staying like up to date on all the content, and like just kind of asking how things are. We're dealing with it. We're going through things. We're trying to figure out where our next step is going to be. I couldn't get behind the brain rot era. I just couldn't. I know a lot of people like hop to that, but like I tried and it just wasn't for me. And maybe that makes me a dumb boy because like that's like where the trends were, and that caused me to not do well on YouTube anymore, but like that's kind of where it was. And so hopefully 2026 will be a lot better. There'll be a game that I can latch onto that you would like. And a lot of people would enjoy watching me play, and that's kind of my hopes for 2026. So anyway, thanks for, reaching out, doing this request. Hopefully you have a good new year, and I'll see you on the YouTube side of things. See you.